Hello, my darlings. Okay, it's Michaela again. And this is Cramp Medic, the movie. I have written about cramps before on the blog, but I'm thinking that a visual and a guided explanation would make things make sense. Cramping seems like this, this phantom occurrence. It just kind of swoops in. We don't really know what happened. We don't know how to get rid of it. And that's what we're going to talk about today, okay? So we've talked about previously on Still Point RI that cramping can come from different causes. Typically, if you're exerting yourself, in a race or something like that, people will cramp. But generally, that's a result of being deficient in something, whether it's being dehydrated, being deficient in water, having a lack of electrolytes or salt in your body. Some people say calcium. But cramping is also a result of another muscle just being too tight. The muscle on the opposite side of the body being too tight. So there is a concept in your body called reciprocal inhibition. And basically what it means is when one side of the body contracts, the other side has to relax. So cramping is basically, cramping is what happens when muscles on one side of the body are way too tight. It's the brain getting involved and saying, no, these guys are too long, and if we stay in this distended state, we're going to get hurt. So we are going to use the concept of reciprocal inhibition, which is if one side of the body contracts, the other side has to relax to our advantage, okay? So when you have a Charlie horse in your calf and you are being woken up in the middle of the night and you're hopping around and you don't know how to relieve this pain, you don't know how to stop this cramp from happening, we're going to use this, okay? You're going to use this lovely little technique, which is super easy, and you can do it whenever anything cramps in your body. So reciprocal inhibition, I'm trying to get all the way in the frame. I hope you can hear me. Reciprocal inhibition says when one side of the body contracts, the other side has to relax. And this is basically so we don't fall over, collapse. It just keeps us in balance, basically, because we are this freestanding entity, right? So we're getting a cramp in our calf, perchance. What you want to think about doing is contracting the muscle on the opposite side of the body. So the cramping is happening in the calf. We want to contract the muscles on the shin, okay? How to do that is to think about drawing your toes up towards your nose, all right? Additionally, you may want to put the top of your other foot on top of the foot of the leg that is cramping, all right? So you're just going to provide a little resistance. So as you bring your toes up towards your nose, you want to just press a little bit with your opposite foot. And think about using a third of your strength, okay? So you're just going to kind of gently waltz your way into contracting this muscle as you allow this muscle in the back to start to relax, okay? So that is basically a fast, quick, dirty, effective way to stop a cramp. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I hope you don't have to use it, but I hope if you do, that you do use it, and I would love to hear about it. Okay, so hope that sticks with you, and that it causes you to be able to stay in bed when something kicks up in a crazy kind of way. All right? So thank you, and we'll talk again soon. Thanks.